Hello, SBG gamers. Thank you for tuning in, and I just wanted to say that it's official. The pre-orders for the new box set and all the new army bundles and everything Middle Earth is available for pre-order. As a matter of fact, most of the guys are down at the local Games Workshop now, pre-ordering them. I think Joe said he already had pre-ordered the box. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it because I have to work, but I thought that it'd be interesting to do a little short video about my perspective of everything that's going on. I know that we have a video that is out, but that was Joe's perspective. So I wanted to say that we are entering the SBG Golden Age, and here's why I think that is. So sit back and enjoy. We have a podcast that we do as well as a channel. I don't think we've posted any of the podcasts yet. It's called the Council of Elrond, is what we're calling it, and it's pretty much just a podcast about us talking about the game. Video formats sometimes aren't the best for people to listen to, like while they're driving or whatever. So we thought, hey, let's give people a podcast and let them listen to that while they're driving or painting or whatever. But a lot of these points I'm about to make are on that podcast as well, and everyone else's opinion is also on that podcast. We have, I think, 2 podcasts about that. But so we are entering the SBG Golden Age, and here's why I say that. So when the game first was released, it was big stuff. Like even when we got into it, I think it was out 3 years when we got into it. No, probably, I don't know. We got into it like 2007, I think, so it's probably out, I don't know, a while. I think they came out with the first movie. So, but even when we first got into it, the game was huge. People, I mean, you go into the Games Workshop and people would be playing, and there'd be like, displays and cardboard cutouts and all this stuff. And that's something they're kind of bringing back with the display for the starter set, was kind of cool. So you kind of have that vibe about the new release. People are into it, they're interested in it, and is focused on the Battle of Pelennor Fields, which is massive. People like that. So it's good. I think that the box set and everything that they're doing is great for the community. It's actually, in the podcast, we said that we thought that the game was probably going to be bigger than we thought. That's why it was taking so long for them to release stuff. It was going to be much bigger than anyone had anticipated. For example, I wasn't expecting like all the new bundles that they released. There's a lot of bundles out for pre-order, I believe, on Forge World. I saw it on Facebook, so I don't know where exactly it's at, but so it's going to be massive, guys. And it's a very interesting time to be playing because there's a certain vibe in the community that is at large, and it's one of excitement. They did release a new little couple samples of the new heroics that are going to be happening, and I will say that I approve of everything I've heard about with the new rules. They're not changing the game like they did with Fantasy to Age of Sigmar, but they are keeping the basics that people love and just streamlining it so that now every army can operate and do well. And there's an excitement about it. That's why I think we're entering the Golden Age. I think there's going to be support from Games Workshop. I think there's going to be support from the community, and I think new players will be joining. Which is awesome to me. So it's an exciting time, and I think that it's going to be a good time for anybody to get into it. New players, old players who want to get back into it. There's been quite a few people. A lot of people have Lord of the Rings models, but they're just in the closet tucked away somewhere. So it's about time to pull them out, dust them off, and ride for the gaming table again. And Joe and I's interpretation of the new stuff going on is we are excited and we want to help push, hype it up and push it, because I think that we both believe the changes are great, and I think Games Workshop's taking a really good turn to do this. I think they're doing the right things. So ultimately, even though I think a lot of people thought the Golden Age was it already happened with the initial launch of the game and the hype behind it, and then it kind of mellowed out, and then they released the Hobbit rules, which there were some people interested in it after that, but now people are, oh dude, yeah, they're coming back to Lord of the Rings, or we're doing the new models, and now we're gonna have a Middle Earth strategy battle game, so they're covering all the profiles, Hobbit included, to kind of, I guess, balance the game out, and it's gonna be really cool. So that's about all I'm gonna say. I think that it is, in fact, going to be a new age of Lord of the Rings, and I believe it's going to be the Golden Age. So if you guys are interested in learning the new rules and stuff, stay tuned. We will be doing many battle reports and unboxings, and maybe even go over highlight some of the changes of the rules on the channel. And please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Happy wargaming, and support your Hobbit hobby, soon to be Middle Earth hobby. Take care.